special for you. Beat up the shows and always get through. Tell me the lessons that I never knew. In front of the class, cause I'm loving the view.
So one of the things I love about this Wong figure is, one, it's big, because Wong's a big guy. So, let's focus in a little bit better. Like, it's a stout figure, like, he's not skinny. It's just a bunch of overlay. But I also like the fact that, even though he's got all this stuff, and I'll talk about in more detail when, in a bit, he still gets a lot of bend up top and back. The way they did it with this overlay. Which makes me think, is this like the Eternals where that stuff stuck in, like pegged inside bits of him. Be interesting to see if somebody ever takes it apart. But I like the lightness on it. I think they did a really good job with the lightness. I like that, but this is so colorful. And I didn't know they didn't do a Wong figure with the, I guess they didn't do one with the first Doctor Strange movie, but like this is very colorful, and they got, I mean, it's just really cool. It stands out. The only thing that might, like this, I think they call it like thatching or whatever. If they put a little bit of a wash over this, it would brought out the details more, and you could see what that was. Because I think that's where, is it like bamboo stuff that's stringed together? Maybe. I might be totally mistaken, but I think that's what that's supposed to be. But that's the only thing. They did all of the other colors in it. They're very good. And there's also different textures, like this yellow here. It's got a different texture than this purple piece right here. And like this purple piece is different texture than this one. And then you got his gauntlets here. They're really cool and got a lot of detail. And then his chest piece here, I can't really tell what it is, but it's got like intrinsic design like right there. And then this arm's got a different one than this arm. So like I love this figure, it's so cool. And they even got it on the back. A lot of times the back's like duller, but there's different texture there than here. You got the belt and this piece, like, and all the colors, like they repeat for the most part, because like you got gray here and gray here, but then there's golds here, and there's really not any more gold except for right here, but there's also gray here, so it's a lot of layers to it. And one thing I did notice is how thick his legs are on this one. I don't know if these legs are from something else, but that's like some thick pants right there. And that's the only problem I've seen with it, is because of that, and especially down here at the leg. It might be a little bit harder to stand him than some. This pulls back a little bit, and if you wanted to, you could split it and make it where he could be a little bit more flexible. But I think they did a really good job with this figure overall, and I'm happy to have a Wong in my collection, and he can go up in my Sanctum Sanctorum with my Doctor Strange, because he is, after all, the Sorcerer Supreme.
Welcome to Tin Pod Radio.
The Trinity Prophecy by Marissa Kinzel, with illustrations from Melissa McManus. Behind one of the trees at the opening, Neros spotted a figure. She was small, like him, and she had long hair that looked like green leaves woven together. Her skin blended with the bark of the tree she hid behind, and if not for her decorated dress and bright yellow eyes, Neros would not have noticed her. "You're blue," she said. The prince smiled. I'm not blue, I'm Neros. The girl frowned, concealing herself further behind the tree. No, I mean your skin, it's blue. And you flew down from that mountaintop all of a sudden. Where does it lead? Neros looked fondly back up the mountain, though his town was shrouded by a white haze of falling snow. At the top of the mountain is my home, Vitur. My father is the king, and today he said I'm old enough to explore Endra, all on my own. He smiled, placing his hands on his hips. The girl didn't look so impressed. Endra is peaceful. Your king was smart to let you explore now, but you're dumb for leaving home. What? Why? Because you have no means of protection. The girl came out from behind the tree, gesturing to Neros with open palms. What on your person would protect you if I attacked you? As if to prove her point, the girl stretched out one arm, summoning long limber vines from the tree's canopy. She sent them to wrap around Neros, constricting his body and pinning his arms to his sides as they slipped and circled his torso. The prince cried out in surprise as he was lifted off the ground and brought closer to the girl. "See, you're defenseless," she proclaimed, grinning in defiance. "How do you know that I won't kill you right here, right now?"
The Trinity Prophecy was written by Marissa Kinzeal. Our narrators are Journey Brown Saintel, Theo Holt Bailey, and Christian Marte. This audio adaptation was produced by Brian C. Williams and Marissa Kinzeal. The voice of Tin Universe is Stacey Taylor. For ebooks, webcomics, short films and more, head over to tinuniverse.blogspot.com.